We are live. Looks like super cool. Let's grab this guy. Don't want to hear my voice. Oh, I need to like keep forgetting to do this, but I need to set up like a pop filter, I think. Not a pop filter, like a de-esser. Let's see if this is easy. I don't think it is. We got compressor, expander. Can the compressor be... No. No, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, it's whatever. Wait. There's a 3-band equalizer. Can I choose the bands? I cannot. It's just low, medium, high. Okay, who cares? Alright, anyways. In today's live stream, I'm gonna try to learn some of these new modules that just came out with the pigments update. It's super cool. We got a modal synth, which is exciting. I don't even know what this default layout is that just opened up, but should be fun. Should be fun. Who knows? Who knows? So what do we got here? Oh, that's fucking spooky. What is this even doing? Oh, it's just an all-pass filter. Right. Okay, I don't know what the fuck this is here. Let's just init modal. Hey, what's up, guys? Like, I can already kind of tell that just like the decay is pretty interesting sounding relative to everything else. Interesting. Oh, okay. So this is the collision, right? So this is our like noise excitation. So this is a modal synth. So it's basically an additive synth, but instead of actually generating individual partials with different oscillators, we're using different bandpass filters. And then we're exciting the bandpass filters with like an impulse, right? So like this here, we have with an extremely fast attack, it's just like a click. And then you have these super high resonance bandpass filters that are resonating it, right? So that's exciting. Oh, I guess, yeah, if I want to like... This looks different. They changed shit. I want to see my envelope. I want to see my envelope animation. Hey, what's up, Lucas? Yep, that's what I'm doing here. Like, is it just me, or like, even though it just sounds like kind of just like a saw wave or whatever, like, I don't know, it sounds like more smooth or something. Just the way it decays is just really nice, I feel like, even though I haven't done anything yet. What is this? Transient. Why the fuck is that so much more different? Is this just like a different... Oh, I can choose a different sample. So we're using a different impulse, and then the different impulse is obviously going to excite different frequencies differently. And then we have like a... Oh, hold on, let me get this guy going down here. This is important. Maybe... What if I put this guy up here? Well, no, then I can't see anything. Yeah, no. We're just gonna keep this down here. It's whatever. So like this, we're using, I don't know, like a dispersed. It's called a laser, but it's like a dispersion, whatever, all pass filter over like a click or something as our impulse, and then you can even, yeah, you can. It's extremely dramatic for when you lower the pitch. Interesting. What is bass? Set the volume of the fundamental harmonic. Okay, weird. Detune. Okay. Range. Sets the harmonic after which the warp starts affecting the sound to preserve the bass pitch. I don't know what the fuck is going on, man. Oh yeah, they changed a few things about the UI. So like we can, I don't know, we can add this. Oh, that's kind of cool. We got numbers and shit now. That's cool. And then here, there's random Oh, I think we got more intervals to play with too? Or am I tripping? We totally got more synced rate intervals to play with. And then we also got different types of filters. Like there's this lo-fi filter, which they said it does some damn downsampling or something. Yep. I don't know. It's kind of lame. I could just do that with like, I don't know. I don't quite see the purpose of that. And then there's cluster, which there's like a bunch of different types. Okay, you get some cool formant sounds. Can I map? I can't map the peak amount to something. What is a voice modulator? Selects the type of random module. Turing. It says Turing sample and holder binary. What? But there's 8 voices? 8 voices doing what? What the fuck is this? Oh, it's just like a random pattern? And so if I map this to cutoff, and it just, well, what's going on? It's just stuck on this. Hey, what's up, Zenchant? I'm very confused, and probably gonna watch me be confused for a while. What does voice modulator do? We can choose a number of voices, sure. Does it go through the voices? Is this like a step function? Is it value per voice? Is this like a... Oh, what? Like if I'm using like a... Voice 2 will be value 2. Oh shit! Oh shit. You're so smart, Lucas, my god. Oh wait, this is crazy. This is actually so cool. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay, wait. I need to turn on my synth. Ooh, did they... I wonder... They didn't say anything in the patches if they made the MPE better. But I really hope so. They did not. They definitely did not. That's lame. Yeah, the macro number 1, when you enable MPE, macro number 1 gets basically taken over. They have some like programming hack, whatever. I'm assuming I don't know. I don't know why this is the case. It's pretty lame though. So if you want to have like a really expressive patch, do it using some MPE stuff. You just don't use macro 1. I don't know. It's pretty lame. Anyways, macro value is replaced by the MPE slide. Open the side panel to change the slide mode. We're set to absolute, relative. What's the difference? What's absolute versus like bipolar? I don't know. Okay, here let's turn off the Osmos. Okay, it's working. That's cool. Bend range is pretty fucking high. Okay, that's pretty cool. Oh, you can do some cool shit with combinate, I bet. Probably. Right? So like if we take instead of here, let's just have the partials be up. And then with combinate, we can set... Oh yeah, we have this envelope follower thing now. Which, I don't understand that. Is that it just uses an envelope? No. It says envelope follower. Because before on combinate, you could just like... Combinate is basically you're multiplying different like LFOs together or whatever, right? So you can multiply like your envelope 2 against LFO 1, so your LFO has an envelope or whatever, and then you can match that to stuff. I don't know what the fuck envelope follower does. Who knows? Anyways, what did I want to do? I wanted to... Yeah, random 3. We wanted to use... Here, wait, we have to set this mod Run multiply. Yeah. So source is going to be random 3, and then we can also just do random 1. And so depending on what your voice modulator is, it's going to have a different like absolute amount. Except I still have to map it to something. So we can put this on you. You could probably do some cool shit where like you have like one of these like set to 0 or something, so like that your second voice isn't gonna have some sort of crazy modulation. Except these are just kind of random every time. Sets behavior cycle. Wait, so what the fuck is reassign? Is a certain note always set to 1? Okay, that's fucking sick, actually. Damn, I need to get better at sound design. I need to, like, really think through how I can use this. So I can assign everything, 4, 5, 6... Yeah, so we have 8 notes, so, like, we can put everything in an octave. And so we can have each note have its own unique fucking shit going on, right? Which, that's all super cool. Let's make the decay. So this is like akin to, I don't know, not tilt. I forget what it was, but you could like multiply the partial frequencies by some amount if you're using an additive synth. So it's the harmonic after which warp starts affecting the sound. Oh. Okay, so like the first 6 harmonics we can have nothing happen to. And then it reflects when you get it really low. Weird. Shape. Change the shape of the warp. What the fuck? That's really weird. Okay, this cat is being obnoxious. There's so much latency with my keyboard. Hey, what's up, Hoopla? My brain is also cooking, so I'm trying to learn how to use these new features. Dude, chill. There's other... Oh, I can't. Cat is being a cat. Can't blame it for being a cat. Oh, we can use different transients again. Sounds a lot smoother than whatever this transient is mid-peak. Like somehow made the cluster peak thing less audible. What the fuck is this? Timbre. Changes the overall timbre of the resonator. That's super mathematically descriptive. Thank you. It's just changing, I guess, it's like a blanket EQ kind of. But, you know, for each individual, it just adjusts the amplitude of each pitch by some amount. Nylon strings. We want more partials, maybe. Warp. The fuck is shaper? Morphs between 2 harmonic shapes. One. really cool width. So like if we really, really want to get some sort of basic patch going. What was this one again? It was something like we had an augmented second, and then there was that, and then there's that. There's that. Yeah, we'll have this. Some weird like double Phrygian, double harmonic, whatever. We could just get some. Okay, we got some sort of background looping melody thing. Let's get another modal dude. I guess let's try to make like something more pad-like. We want like a string-like pad or something. Software, oh, did you just try to update it? Yeah, it took me ages before. I think they're just, their servers are fucked because everyone's trying to update right now. I think that's what's happening. So we have, oh, there's new presets also. I did forget about that. Sound banks. We're on 6. Yeah, I know the homie Dash Glitch made a bunch, which is cool. And then the other homie Popbot, he got to do, I don't think he made any presets, but he got to make the like sound design example on the website. Out of the 5th attempt. Yeah, no, it took me, like, I couldn't do it for several hours. I tried, like, on and off for, like, 30 minutes and then gave up and then tried again a few hours later and then it didn't work again. And then I got it to work and then I started streaming. So, yeah, today's probably going to be a nightmare. That's sick. What's with the... Is it... What the fuck is the... It's not a delay. Or that's tape echo? What's causing that? That's so cool. I was thinking I was thinking there was some interesting sample. Yeah, right? It's some interesting sample from the exciter, but it's not. Oh, granular. I didn't even notice that these options were over here. Oh, shit. That's clever. Okay, cool. Okay, that's fucking sick. Let's just paste this over here, and then we can... So let's just make something different. Take a... we'll just take the same scale. You go here. God. Let's take... It's kind of sick. Yeah, the granular fucking thing with the modal synth sounds so cool. I mean, it's really got that like marimba roll feeling to it, because I guess it already sounds like a marimba. It's super neat. I think I gotta spend more time like dissecting or just like analyzing, I don't know, other cool presets, because I think I'm like getting too locked into like certain things. I don't remember the name of it. It's some like double harmonic Phrygian bullshit. You start, this is E is the root, or that was the intended root or whatever. And you got like a little minor second, and then you got an augmented second above that between the next interval, right, which gives it the kind of spooky Middle Eastern feel. And then you got all that shindig. So I don't know. It's this guy. Someone who sent that to me. Neptune. I think this was Theme. He didn't tell me what the name of the scale is, but apparently it like works really well with a Mixolydian flat 6 scale, and you can go in and out of it. So like I'm working on another song where it's like I have like sections in Mixolydian flat 6, and then like for like 4 bars, and then the next 4 bars it switches to this kind of scale, and it totally works, which I don't understand like why or whatever the theory is behind that, but it sounds fucking sick. Anyways, let's mute that over here. Okay, so if we're gonna structure this, we're making a song right now, right? So this is already like an idea. So take all this, paste this here. There. Okay. And then, we're obviously, you know, this is like gonna slowly come to being or whatever. We're making an ambient song. How exciting. Let's turn off all the delays and stuff. No, that last bit isn't good. Okay, word. Like, you want... I mean, we kind of have, like, the first... Oh, I never sent that to you. I gotta send that to you still. Fuck. Because, like, we kind of have, like, the first, like, whole half... Let's get dinner before... Yeah, you know it. Dim sum. Dim sum, baby. It's happening. I guess there's that section where we said we can, like, switch it into C major, which is, like, the relative mode scale or whatever the fuck for whatever we were playing. I could, like, try doing some spooky thing like this instead. Because we kind of have, like, the main ideas, I think, fleshed out for the first, like, half of the song. And whatever that section is where we switch it up, maybe? I don't know. Like that, it's so... What's with the distortion? On FX, we have a tape echo. It's just part of the sound. It just sounds distorted, like, naturally. What the... Oh, it's multiband. No. How do you... What? Just like, that's... Why? Where's that come from? Is there a built-in... Because I know... I think the, like, classic low-pass filter... No, that's a digital one. I thought it was, like... Because I know there's, like, analog emulations of filters and stuff like that, which might have their own, like, warmth or whatever. Their own, like, wave shaping, I guess, built into them. But... I don't know why that, distorts so much. I mean, it sounds cool, so I'll live, I guess. I'm really not a fan of how distorted that one particular note is. Oh wait, I can change the velocity. Oh. Okay, we need more layers or something like that. So let's we're gonna use exclusively, I think, the modal thing from Pigments. Or I guess we could also try out the vocoder, but I don't know. From reading what the vocoder, how the vocoder worked, it didn't seem like super cool. Oh yeah, we can keep being lazy and instead using presets. How did we do that again? We go here, sound banks, Pigment 6. What was this one? It's probably super loud. It's probably not the vibe for this. And let's get a spell book. I'm gonna start rotating things. Cause now we got things like panned in weird ways. What were we doing? Gonna do that. You. Yeah, I guess we'll do that to that. We can do that to that. We can do this guy. This guy's super wide. Well, I guess these are already super wide, so here, let's turn that off. Just turn that off. I'm gonna split this. I'm gonna split that. So you're gonna have that guy rotate, and then we're gonna make this guy rotate in a different way. And then we're gonna make split this guy, and then we're gonna make this guy rotate in a different way. So let's actually make these all x-axis, and then we can offset the phase by 33%. So effectively, what we're gonna do, this is gonna be 66 and 66. Anyways, it's getting kind of fucking annoying now. Maybe it's just annoying because I've been listening to on loop, but okay. I wanted to get chords. I wanted to get chords in here. We can't just loop this forever. It's gonna get fucking boring. Or we could just loop this forever, and this can just be like an ambient kind of in between piece or something like that. Something like that could be cool. I don't know. And we could just like keep building on it. Add some like kind of. Keep thinking of onklungs because it already sounds kind of like an onklung. Like kind of tonal percussive wood rattly thing. Here, let's go modal. We're gonna make some motherfucking chords, man. Okay, let's just take that. Let's just make that the chord. Okay. All right. Now, ooh, friction is cool. Friction exciter. So I guess this is like a constant noise that's being added before the bandpass filters here, right? Yeah. That's interesting. Sounds kind of reverby, which makes sense. Okay. And then we can start doing shit. Like we can put envelope 2 on this guy. It doesn't sound good, but I'm learning here. Pigments update, you know what? We got a motherfucking modal synth added to this, so we can do physical modeling now. It's super exciting. It's kind of interesting. This sound isn't sounding that great. We got this guy though. That one sounds super sick, though that's like a warped preset. I think also just the chords I selected kind of fucking blow. Oh yeah, no shit. There's like a bunch of major sevenths in there, which is it's pretty weird. I mean, it's not necessarily weird. I'm going for that because we're playing in a fucked up scale, right? So, let's just put an arpeggiator on it. Wait, no, let's not use this arpeggiator. Let's use the pigments arpeggiator because we're learning pigments today. That's the point. Arpeggiator. The fuck? Okay, the last one suck. The fuck does shaper do? Shapes between two harmonic shapes. Selects two harmonic shapes to morph between. I don't. What? I don't hear any morphing, man. Is there another thing I'm supposed to choose? Like, what's going on? Hey, what's up, Popbot? We learning. Congrats on fucking getting your little audio demo on the website. It sounded gorgeous. Very, very cool. Pretty sure Shaper messes with the resonances of particular harmonics to be more in line with a particular thing. Yeah, I kind of figured. I wish there was like either like a more visual indicator or it was like more direct about what it's actually doing. Like, what are the two shapes? Glass. Is it? I guess that means it's between two different types of glass, and it's like you can warp. I don't really hear anything in particular, but maybe. Yeah. Okay. That's pretty nice. Yeah. No, that's fucking. I mean, that's huge. That's super, super cool. Though, did they not credit you on the website? Which, like, that kind of surprised me. But I might have just missed it. Yeah, it's this thing here, right? Because this is totally you. Try it with denser harmonics. Credit you lower? Gotcha. Denser More dense harmonic. Is that spread? No, that's stereo. Okay. What are your thoughts? I think you said in your Discord you think this is like the best. I'm sure you've tried out a bunch of different modal synths, especially considering you fucking made one yourself. But so far I'm just getting a lot of really cool sounds out of it with like very little effort, so this is great. Why isn't I was on the wrong thing. That's embarrassing. Yeah, Popbot is cracked. They made their own modal synthesizer in Max MSP. And really kind of just opened my eyes to how fucking cool modal synthesis is. It's basically just, it's like, I already love additive synthesis. I already thought that was like the coolest shit ever, and it's just that, but like more organic sounding, because you're using, it just uses basic fundamental principles of like sound and stuff like that. Encouraged me to mess with the quantization on the warping. When it's off, harmonics aren't snapped. Wait, oh, the Q, I didn't even notice this. Oh. Oh shit, that's so cool. Yeah, that's super cool. Okay, we're doing that. We definitely could just go into drums here, I think. I think we totally could. I mean, it's very forward driving, especially once we add. You hope now's how the piglets are doing. The range knob determines up to what harmonic the quantization is applied. So you turn on Q and only have it affect the first 4 harmonics. Okay, this is crazy. This is. I feel like this is even better. Like, I don't know, it's more interesting, I feel like, than the actual additive engine that they have, right? Because like the actual additive engine, like the only like we just have like a kind of interesting filter here on the shape, and then you have these 3 effects for your additive synthesis stuff. Everything else is just kind of just things you could do with a normal like subtractive synth. Like only these 3, the window, cluster, and shepherd, and frankly they don't sound that great. I was very let down with the additive engine, but this seems a lot more interesting. And it's like basically the same thing. So you're saying range knob, range sets the harmonic after which, right. Yeah. So it only goes up to 8, which is kind of interesting. I guess it probably, they made it 8 for a reason. It probably doesn't sound that great past that, but like if you want it to sound more, I don't know, like the note you're actually playing, then you're gonna want it to have like a high range. Now I haven't even explored. Oh yeah, I tried out the lo-fi for a second. It's kind of nice. Forgot what else they added. I think they added some other analog filters I don't really care about. Oh, right. Cluster, we did this earlier also. How fast can we get LFOs to move? 200 hertz. That's pretty good. It'd be cool. I mean, I know you can keyboard map stuff to rate, but I don't know if you can actually like tune it to be exactly. Hey, what's up? Be right back. How you doing? We're learning some modal synthesis stuff. And I haven't also highly encouraged you to experiment with the modal resonator, additive oscillator, and M sound factor. I have not. I have not at all. M Sound Factory modal resonator. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't think I have any dedicated like modal synths besides the one that you made and this one. So I've not dived into it that much. Oh, I meant to do it then. This is OTT it. Relatively few that are transparent about being modal. Ableton's Collision, right? I do. I'm pretty familiar with Collision, and I do use that one a lot. I don't use Corpus enough. I remember Rhizomorphic. He was showing me a bunch of super cool shit he was doing with Corpus and Overdrive. He was just using like a very basic impulse, or using like a sample or sampler as like an impulse for something, right? Just like, okay, like that took no effort. We're already getting stuff. And then you can just try like literally every other thing. So you can get like super interesting complex modulation. If you just like slap like this guy to that, and then you slap that guy onto that. You set the tuning relatively low so that you can get the low frequency, whatever the shit, and then you can start applying that to that and that to that, and then we can like mix up all of these guys so that they're all playing like completely different stuff. And then we can turn these off, and then we can like just fucking do something a little bit different. And then go back to this guy, and then we can just like do something like that. Super cool shit. Wait, let's get this. This is the read. can also pull off modal-esque sounds with a vocoder because of just resonant bandpasses, right? Especially if you set the upper and lower ranges so that the filters occupy a narrow space. It's just that the filters are always... They're always evenly distributed between the upper and lower bands, right? I don't know, I haven't thought about it from the perspective of, like, modal synthesis and stuff like that, but, like... Actually, no, I guess, yeah, that's what the low bandwidth sound is, right? This is just, like, it's evenly distributed modal stuff, right? Like, I know, like, if you, like, we have this set to 440 and this is set to 880 and we have 12 bands, then you can, like, you know, you can create, like a minor scale or some shenanigans, right? We have 2 ... There we go. And that could be like our minor scale or whatever. But like it needs to be like much wider. So non-Ableton vocoders, we can change that. M vocoder, for example, as you remap. Oh, interesting. I have just I've honestly never used anything other than Ableton vocoders. That's okay. Wow. That actually just kind of blew my mind. Like, relating this sound of the, like, low bandwidth thing. I've always just been like, that's the sound of the vocoder on low bandwidth, whatever that is. But, like, that's just, like, modal synthesis. That's just resonators at, like, that are linearly tuned. Holy shit. And that's why it's so noisy. That's fucking cool. Okay, we're learning. We're learning out here. Anyways, we're getting all sorts and heaps of distracted, but that, okay, that's very cool. Which, so the vocoder is modal synthesis. This type of vocoder is, because I know this specific vocoder is made out of bandpass filters. Interesting. Okay, I mean it's just bandpass filters and like envelope followers really that you're like applying to the other thing. You do like the vocoder with the same settings to res. And just, oh my lord. I mean, it's not going to sound good probably, but it's probably not. Beautiful. Also, what's up, Kilotoku? Same goes for reverbs without randomizations because the combs align and the resonances compound. I don't understand that one, but I think you're speaking a little bit above my pay grade there. Same goes for reverbs without randomization. Like, are you saying there's like comb filters used particularly in reverbs? I guess I don't really know all that much about reverbs beyond like convolution reverbs. And I know that there are reverb algorithms that are like very, very similar mathematically to vocoders, because you're basically like vocoding a symbol, but a signal against, you know, the impulse response, but it's like kind of, but it's convolved, so it like happens over the entire time. But other than that, I don't really. The combs in a reverb algorithm are tuned to usually mutually prime frequencies. Holy shit. No, that totally makes sense, because it's just like number theory, right? Because like you want you don't want to have something at like a harmonic of something else, right? Like something 2 times the frequency of something else, because then it's not really like accomplishing all that much, because you want it to decay out longer. It's like a really, really, really complex polyrhythm, but with comb filters that are tuned. And all the comb filters are resonating, and since it's super complex and they're at all these different prime harmonic frequencies or whatever, they're filling up the entire frequency spectrum, so it lasts forever. So I'm assuming that's a very particular type of reverb algorithm. It's not like that's like the go-to technique for everything, because I know there's like a whole bunch of shit. What is the name for that? That's super cool. Let's take auto filter. Reverb algo. It's literally the go-to technique. What the f? I'm learning. I mean, you were just telling me that you're like literally coding up like, well, what was it, like a scripting language for creating reverbs or something? Have you gotten into? Can't remember what it is. Is it also a Melda thing? I know, like, Ben Jordan talked about it. It's like his the number one best reverb plugin in the world. And it's like you literally program the reverb algorithms from scratch. And you can like make fucking anything. You have to like have a deep intuitive understanding of how reverbs work. Parallel combs in a series all pass chain. That's very, very cool. That is very neat. Okay, then we just like get over here and we just like drop it in octave or something. And then we need to add something new, some sort of spooky other sound. And since this stream is dedicated to pigments, we're gonna make it out of pigments. Hey, what's up, Opalescence? It's been a minute. How you doing? We're learning things. We're learning about reverb algorithms. Combs are what simulate the early reflections and non-linearities in the room, because all passes simulate the late reflections because they have a flat frequency response. I thought all pass filters, like the entire point of them was to just like fuck with the phase of stuff, right? Simulate the late reflections. I mean, late reflections are just like made with a straight up delay. Okay. What are we doing here? We want spooky sound. We're making a long, spooky, ideally kind of formanty, scary sound, right? So modal resonator, because that's been the fucking go-to. We could try messing around with the vocoder, but the vocoder just seems like, from the short video I saw, basically like also mutually prime. Is it to like fuck with the phase of everything and make everything kind of not, it just kind of disperses the phase all the way around? And like, is that group that kind of relates to group delay, I think, messes around with everything in like the entire frequency spectrum. So you have this like super complex like comb filter feedback thing where they're all prime. The prime thing is so cool. Oh man, yeah, no, I'm gonna probe you for like resources on where you're learning all this shit, because I have been wanting to learn more about reverb algorithms, but I've just never known where to start, really. Okay, we're modal synthesizing. So we got this guy. I mean, if we want, here, let's move this out of the group. If we want, we can set this guy to cluster again, and we can like have the little, I mean, this is like a pretty easy form and sound. Just why is this, do I have to do this? Is this lying to me? Why can we hear it? Why can we hear the whole thing? It's like mixed at like 50%. I don't get it. I don't get anything, man. Anyways, whatever. Let's change the like brilliance amount. Let's change that to some random thing. Let's increase that. Let's give different types of noise. Splat. And then let's make the pitch go. It sounds too stupid. It sounds extremely dumb. You know what? You know what's a better idea? Is we dissect a preset, because we actually learned a lot last time we did that. So let's sound banks, pigments 6, froggy hammer. This has got to be it. This isn't a modal thing. Okay, you'd expect hammer to be. No, keep yapping. I just got distracted with failing to make a sound. If you fuck with the phase enough, that equates to a really diffuse sound, right? Of course, because you're delaying each frequency by the same. Right. That's why all passes. Okay. So you're just giving it some crazy frequency response with the super complex comb filter thing, and then you're also diffusing everything with all pass filters at the same time. What's great about the combs and all passes is that you can safely put other filters in their feedback loops, which is what lets you do low and high dampening. You put other... Oh, that makes sense. Well, I don't know about the comb filter bit, doesn't quite make sense. Well, I don't know. But yeah, you put a filter in there, and if the filter like boosts it a little bit, it's going to get boosted, but it's still going to get dispersed and fucked with, and then combed and all that. And so you can like safely, you can safely do crazy feedback stuff. That makes sense. Also, cool thing about pigments, all the transient and other preset noises are stored as WAV files. You can use whatever audio you want if you put it in the folder. Okay, that's super cool. I'm not sure what I would... Oh, maybe like formant stuff could be cool. Like I could like record myself like drumming on my cheeks or whatever, and then that could be interesting. Liquid rainbow, this gotta be cool, right? What are you? It's pretty cool, but it's not modal. I've noticed that, like, you know, you warp it, it seems like there's a cap to how high the bands go. Is all going on to this oscillator? I don't even know. I don't know what's doing that, man. The comb filter is just a delay with feedback, right? So you can put any, you know, yeah, I've actually never thought about like what the feedback does to the comb filter. I just always just think about it as just like a blanket, just like a one, like however many millisecond delay. So like, what does the feedback even do? Right? Like, wouldn't the feedback just keep... It would just keep comb filtering it? I don't know. So you can put any process inside that feedback. For example, with carpless strong synthesis, the more muted sounds occur because the low pass filter is inside the feedback loop of the comb that's creating the string model. Feedback is how much of the signal. Yeah. Of course, yeah. I know what feedback is, but I mean more so like how does that affect like how does feedback affect the frequency spectrum, right? Because like I understand, you know, intuitively that a very short delay will create at half of the wavelength of some wave, whatever that delay time is to get to half that wavelength. If you delay something by that, then you're going to end up removing every single odd harmonic of that frequency, right? So like what the fuck does, but beyond that, if you add a feedback, then it's going to keep delaying back over it. So it's going to, I don't know how that would affect it. Cancellations and resonances are more pronounced. Yeah, because it's the same sound goes back into it. So the combed sound then goes back into it, and then it gets combed again, and then okay. That makes sense. Yeah. For some reason I was thinking in like it would reintroduce the before sound and then uncomb it and then comb it again or something. That's stupid because it's just feedback. So yeah. Okay. All right, we're making. I don't know. I said we were gonna make a spooky sound, but that's stupid. That sound is stupid. Arena scraps. Let's just go like, let's make a fake Doppler shift thing. What happens if you invert the phase in the feedback loop, which moves it down an octave? Okay. Because it takes twice as long for it to actually invert the phase of the odd harmonics, which is why we move down an octave. Ableton's resonators, for example, you have mode A and mode B. The only difference is mode B inverts. Oh shit, we're getting answers to things that I didn't know I ever had. I never knew I wanted answers, but we have them. Oh, so we got. Sick. Oh, that's fucking cool. Why does switching between them? Oh, I guess it immediately, you're creating like a kind of discrete jump because you're immediately, wait. If you instantaneously invert the phase of something, yeah, that's going to create a click. And so then that click is being sent through the delay line. Wait, yo, what if we take an LFO? Hear me out. And then the LFO is on random, or not random, square. I said, come on. Can you not map that? Oh, boo. Boring. I can just click it really, really, really fast and then record it out. Oh. That's lame. Is there a way? No, because I have to introduce clicks in it. How would I don't know if there's a way around that, because whatever's creating that impulse is built into this resonator. I was trying to think if I can make like a dry wet or something and then like switch between two different things. You think you're correct about that? Not 100% certain. And the color knob is the cutoff frequency of the low pass filter in the feed. Is this said in the Ableton guide? Or did you just like fucking decompose this yourself? Anyways, we're not using the resonator right now. We're using the modal homeboy. Let's turn off course again. I fucking love getting like the dispersion sound from inharmonic overtones. It is cool. Let's set this to. Now I see. Okay, I see why range is so important. What does form do again? Right, two different harmonic shapes. Right. And then we can like sidechain input audio, and then this can work as another exciter. I don't know what I would want to insert. I just know what it's supposed to sound like. It's all really simple. DSP, Ableton resonator is obscenely easy. Okay, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, they I would like if there were explanations for what the knobs actually do besides color, because I've made some of like the coolest like sound design like discoveries or just cool sounds I made in general, and do not come from just twisting knobs randomly. You know, you gotta like have some fundamental basic understanding. So just like the fact that I knew, for instance, I mean, it didn't work because I can't map an LFO to this guy, but the fact that I now understand why like clicking that really fast or whatever creates these impulses, which then gets delayed out an octave below. That shit's super interesting. There's so many like realizations you can have just from like having a technical understanding. I wish they did that with stuff, but I guess that just means I just need to like dedicate myself to learning more DSP and stuff. Anyways, what are we doing? We're trying to create another dude here. Let's just, I don't know, man. Let's just put an elf. Let's just make it wobble. It's already doing that. The mod wheel needs to be up. Let's just put a different LFO on it. And then this LFO just goes fast. I don't know, man. I think I'm running out of ideas for the modal thing. I need to learn more. Nah. My ideal end goal project is to team up with some of my autistic sound design friends to make a YouTube channel, making it really accessible. Nice, yeah. Do it. 100% do it. I think that would be fucking massive. I think there's a very, like, a scary lack of resources for these very specific things. And it seems like you and your homies... Because you said the dude who made the biosphere thing, That's one of your friends, right? Because he's also cracked and definitely. I see the vision. I 100% see the vision. I think that would be a massive help to so many producers. Yeah. Yeah, 100%. Like once I actually like learn like how like psychoacoustics and stuff works, things get very, very frustrating. I used to go on the EDM production subreddit all the time when I was starting out the first few years, and like it's just aggravating as fuck going on there now. It drives me insane. I don't know what to do here, dude. It's just the same fucking idea. Here, over here, this time we'll make this a different pitch or something. You could be something different. I recognize a couple of those, but it might have been from you talking about them before. Like, I could 100% just start introducing drums, but I think I just want to keep this to be just like a kind of basic ambient track or something. But we can always try. Here, let's just fucking chuck some drums in here. Wait, oh, we're at 50 BPM. It's annoying. I mean, it's mostly all just MIDI. I could just ×2 everything. That'd be pretty straightforward. You can't, but hold on. You are now you're now a moderator. You can add stuff in chat. You're my very first moderator. Congratulations. I think you should be able to. Yeah, no, Popbot's very good. Would recommend. Join their Discord and YouTube channel and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to do here, man. I could add just some more ambient stuff. Let's get a binaural alien, the binaural alien dudes. Binaural alien grotto. This one's really good. Yeah. We're just gonna add here. Yeah. We need drums. God damn it. And we're at 50 BPM. It's okay. Everything's fine. I just need to not use like rate dependent modulators and stuff because it's gonna be weird probably when we're this slow. Let's just sort by kicks. Yeah. Yeah, just something like that. And then let's just snare. We try making drums. I'm really bad at making drums. I don't know. With the modal resonator? I mean, that would be interesting. I mean, I was making cool percussion sounding stuff just using the collision earlier with the what is it called? Overdrive. Collision and overdrive. It's pretty good. Or no, not collision. Corpus. I can't think right now. Maybe we can take like just a basic drum loop. And then we'll slow this the fuck down and then we'll like mess with it. And then we can auto filter, and then we can put you on that, and then we can get a spell book, And then maybe we could feed this into... Okay, here's an idea. Here's an idea. We can feed this guy into the modal resonator thing, and this can be worked as a thing. You think of it as primarily inharmonic. I mean, it is really good at making inharmonic stuff, so that makes sense. I guess I've always thought of... Yeah, snares are mostly... I mean, they have like a strong fundamental, but it doesn't really matter about what's above it. Oh man, I mean, like I know how to make snares and kicks and stuff, but I find it so fucking boring, because I guess I'm following like a pretty specific recipe of just like parallel processing, you know, like a fundamental with a noise oscillator, and then just compressing and tweaking and tuning like very, very slight parameters. It's just a lot of compressing and distortion and transient shaping and tweaking a noise oscillator and bandpass filters over that and stuff like that. But I mean, doing it with a modal thing does sound pretty interesting. That's a different approach, because I've always just used like FM, you know, or like using operator. Okay, so I guess I have to sidechain input probably from the drums, right? Is that going to be the audio input? Yeah. Okay, and then we get something. And we'll give it one of these, some of these, and then frequency will stay more in the center. You go faster. Much too fast. Hit him with an erosion. That is true. I think one of the ways you get locked into certain sounds or certain ways of thinking is forgetting that and relying on one particular way of doing things. So I mean, that's probably why I've always found drum set this is so fucking boring, because I'm just like, I know how to do it, I'm just gonna use operator, and then I get bored really quickly, you know? Anyways, so we have this guy set up. Okay, it's like a interesting. Oh yeah. That's why it sounds like a resonator, because I mean, these are just a bunch of bandpass filters that are all getting excited by that signal. Okay, how do I don't want to hear. There we go. And then I'll change. Let's get roar. Now I want to make this super inharmonic, which is what warp does, right? Oh, I want to turn off Q. Okay. Now it just sounds like super dispersed and phasey, which that makes sense. Because it's inharmonic. Okay. What else can we do? What else can we do? What else is there that I can really do besides I can change these? Go here. So effectively, I could just make a bunch of these, right? Duplicate, and then this guy is just gonna be at like a different tuning, some different shit set up. And we can just create another one with like a different tuning with some other shit set up, right? And that's all gonna. Yeah, absolutely, we'll do. And then we need we're just gonna do just some basic little bop 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 bop. But we're on. Okay. I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. Okay, for one, I think maybe we can tease. I was listening from another room. I turned that shit up really, really loudly. We might be able to tease. I think E is our root. Incredible bassline, incredible songwriting. Just add a single sub. We could probably tease the drums for like a little bit beforehand, right? Like we can oh yeah, we can yeah, we can just go something like that. And then, I don't know, do we just pick it back up an octave and then add some more alien squelchy dudes or something, probably? Tease the drums with dub, snare, echoes. Like while it's all being filtered? That could work. Here, let's make this delay. Well, let's take this delay and then let's make this dotted. So we're offsetting it by 33% before they drop in. Gotcha. Yeah, we can put this guy here and we can. Oh no, don't do that. Don't do that, bud. Ping pong delay is garbage. Don't use ping pong delay, folks. It's not good. I'm kidding. It can be good. It depends. Okay, dotted, not working. What do here? I don't know. More drums. More drums. Let's just be lazy. Let's duplicate this guy. Let's duplicate this guy, and then we'll fucking pitch it up. It's kind of cool. And then. Except, okay, we'll duplicate this little bit over. That's when that comes in. So it's just gonna go up. We're just gonna, yeah, and then we'll just add some basic risers and stuff like that. It's not gonna be a very long section with the beat. It's gonna be a short song overall. We're just gonna have this like kind of longish ambient intro, drum section, and then we leave. Yeah. No, the whole song is going to be in pigments, god damn it. Okay. We're doing more pigments. Except this time, probably not. No, we're going to make everything modal. All of it. Fucking all of it. This guy. Hey, what's up, blank poster? Tempo is 50? Yeah, I just started a thing and I just kept slowing it down until I was happy with it. So really, it's like 100. Mostly this has just been us doing sound design and learning how the new modal thing works. We have oh, I haven't been using different transients really. How does how does the audio input work for the collision exciter versus the friction exciter, right? Because like audio input here is just constantly taking an input and then running it through the bandpass filters. This is the new Pigment 6. Yeah, we got a new modal synthesizer, which super fucking cool. And then the collision exciter, I imagine there's like just an envelope. There's like a is it transient shaped? Like I don't know what the deal is. Here, let's stop being like that. And let's just put random 3 on you. So that one just has like a short, whatever swallow is, has a short, or it has a longer attack. So if we take this and that, okay. And then I think we got a whole song pretty much. This is pretty much a song. And we should probably move on to something else. And then just for the sake of it, we can just like put some bloom on the master. Just make it real chunky. Just because. Yeah, the modal synth on the percussion is pretty interesting. Okay, whatever. It's kind of boring at some points, but it's the same looping melody the whole time, but it's whatever. Okay, we learned quite a lot. We learned a bunch. Super exciting. 25, 01, 28. Modal synth spook. There we go. Modal synth spooks. How exciting. All right. Fun. We made a thing. Don't know about the drum part, but you know the rest of it is. It's all pretty cool considering it's all made with modal synthesis. Anyways, yeah, we're moving on to something totally new now. How exciting. How exciting. I've been sent Max for Live devices from a viewer. Cloudy. Interesting. Okay, cool. Cool. And then I guess while we wait for this guy to load. Oh, so good news and bad news. I think I'm gonna have to return my Osmos because it has some issues in it. They don't happen all the time, but starting up, it bugs out, and every once in a while, it will shoot up several octaves, and not come back down, and I have to factory reset it, which takes like 40 minutes to fix it. That's happened twice now, which big bummer. However, their customer service is great, and they're sending me a new one. So yeah, and I get to hold on to this one until the new one arrives. So I'm never gonna have downtime with using it. So that's fun. Here, let's open up. Oh. This webcam is on the ground, and I'm rolling over cables. It's a mess. We're still waiting for that guy to load. Okay, let's set this up. We got that. Can't hear anything. There we go. What's cool is this is entirely also a modal synth. Except you're not supposed to... You can hear another thing here, which is not correct. Like this one I can very, very clearly hear, like, kind of exactly how this is patched. Which is pretty fun. Anyways, thing already loaded, so we don't have to mess around with that. But now the camera's set up, you can see my filthy room. Would go recommend for Piglets? I like it a lot. It's got a lot of really good presets in it. It has more, like, in terms of finding cool presets that make you inspired to make music, it has more of those than any other synth that I've got. Like Serum, I feel like its presets are dog shit. I don't know, I don't really have any other synths. It has a lot of stuff in it. I got it specifically for the additive engine in it, and it's kind of lackluster, honestly. But everything else it has is really good. It's granular, it's a wavetable synth, it's a subtractive synth, it's got the additive thing, it's got a modal synth in it. It's super, super easy to learn, it has a great UI. You've never used a preset before. That's impressive. I'd say the only, like, it has a couple downsides. It has a couple, like, decisions that I rant about every now and then when I, like, encounter, I don't know, weird roadblocks with, like, making a patch. It doesn't have an FM synth in it, which is kind of surprising, but you got Operator. Operator's the best. So it's like, who doesn't really matter. Okay, we're working on this song because I really need to fucking nail this section. We're getting there. Right. I'm just trying to get rid of a click. I'm just screaming about a click. You missed nothing, but thank you for letting me know. I didn't know it was muted. It's close enough, I think. I think it's fine. It's not fine. It's not fine. Bro, I can't. Are we just gonna like fucking delete, just chop up the audio like this? Like, we are, apparently. This sounds like fucking dog shit, dude. I can't. I hate it here. And this, yeah, this build up here is pretty shit. It's like kind of the last problem with the song, I think. Really. Oh. Maybe we just slap Bloom on this group and that'll fix it. It won't. Will not, but we'll give it a fast attack. I don't know, man. I might have to hang up the song for a while. Probably. I think I might be burning myself out on it. We're so close to being done, though. I just need to get this section really finished. Just this last little build-up thing. The build-up's kind of mid. Maybe there's like risers that are just like not doing it right now. Like, what are you? It's probably fine. Let me just like slap this guy here. It's probably fine. I think it's fine. Okay, whatever. That's enough. Let's... I don't know. Different song? Or do we stop streaming? Getting kind of hungry. And I'm pretty cranky. Oh, you submitted a track? Okay, perfect, actually. I absolutely need a break right now. I'm, like, fed up with this. Oh, shit, I still need to listen to the guy who posted a thing yesterday. Okay. Struggling to get track louder. It's not the sub bass. Not sure what's going on. Thoughts. Okay, let's peep it.
Listen.
Was I muted this whole entire time? That's embarrassing. I hope not. Your kick is heavily sidechaining against everything else, but it's also you're also filtering it out, so you can't like really hear it. There's no sub, so then you're just hearing like a tiny little click, and then everything ducks really aggressively. Feels kind of weird. I would get rid of the sidechain until your kick is actually present in the mix. That's the number one thing.
Ready to listen.
So I'm gonna go back a second.
Listen.
Are we ready to listen?
There's like, I think mild clipping on the left speaker right here.
Ready to listen.
Very, very, very mild clipping on the left, like right here, but it's fine, don't worry about it. At this point, I'm starting to get a little bit bored at like 1 minute in. Want to hear some other variation thing on the sound there, I think. At this point, it could be that I'm not sure how much space the sub is taking up, but it could be that the sub is a little bit too loud because it doesn't feel like you're like the song sounds minimal enough that I think you should be able to push it a little bit louder than 10 lefts. What limiter are you using to push it, because it could be that if you're using like the stock Ableton limiter or something, I think that one's pretty shit. Actually, I think they upgraded it recently, so I don't know. I don't know how that holds up, but some limiters just kind of suck compared to others, so it could just be that you're being held back by whatever limiter or like clipper or whatever you're using. I feel like the way you automate the reverb out of the fucking Skrillex Kid sample is a little weird, because like the reverb goes away right as he's saying God, and then it just like, I don't know. There's also a little bit too much reverb, I think, in the beginning of the sample. Yeah, I think you should try maybe column like as a creative idea. We just kind of have this constant, like, is this like a triplet pattern or whatever? I don't know. It's a constant yeah, it's triplets. Like chord thing, and then you're layering it with, you know, like a saw wave and a bass or whatever. I think it could be more interesting if you try at some points call and responsing with a different sound. So you go da 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 da, and then some other thing, a big wah, you know, get a little Waluigi fucking dude hopping in there, some squelchy thing, or some other sound. As it is, it's kind of like a wall of sound. You're just constantly listening to this one like chord / bass line note da 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 the whole time, as opposed to like following multiple elements. You know, it's kind of just this one thing. I think you might, if you're trying to like make it a little bit more interesting. These are more subjective like critiques or ideas that I'm recommending, I suppose. That or switching up the ideas entirely by this point, because we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds in, and I said I was starting to get tired of this at like 1 minute and 5 seconds in, and I feel like there's not enough variation to keep someone interested in this. So you're gonna have to either mix it up either with like more complex sound design patches that are following the same thing, or interplaying call and response, or bringing in entirely other elements or something. And I think these little fill sounds that you have, I feel like you could probably do something better, because I feel like all the energy of the song kind of stops, right? Like on the very last beat, everything gets cut out, and the sound that plays isn't rewarding enough to warrant cutting everything out, I feel like, if that makes sense. I don't know. These are all very subjective critiques. So if you like the sounds, then fuck my opinion, you know? But I feel like that last bit there, it kind of just like sucked all the energy out of the song, and then it comes back in. So maybe just like trying to find a different sound or something like that, or not removing every single element, because you take away every single thing, the sub, all the drums, the everything, just for us to hear that little meow kind of sound. So maybe just like trying to, I don't know, come up with something more interesting, more energetic, because I think it's not energetic, and it doesn't warrant cutting everything out and then bringing the whole thing back in. I'll go back 5 seconds. The fills are a good idea, but I don't know. I'm getting subjective, and also I'm a little bit cranky right now. I'm kind of hungry, so like maybe that's coloring my opinion and how I'm giving feedback. So just like keep that in mind. It's all very, very subjective. The fills are a good idea. I feel like you could do something a little bit better. Given what I've heard from you, I feel you can do better than that sound. I don't know. That's just my immediate thing. And like, I don't know. I mean, it's dubstep. I understand what you're going for. So yeah, it's all pretty subjective. But I feel like entirely subjective critique. I think the like one bass line, like for every bar, you're just playing one sub note and then it's changing, you know, it's just bum, 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 whatever. Every single bar is just a different bass note, is just like a little, it's very predictable at this point because we've been listening to the song for like 2 minutes. And I know what you're doing, and I want something more from that. So like pitch bends or something could be really cool, or pulsing. You could have volume automation on the sub. That could be cool. Have the sub pulse in like triplets or quarter notes or whatever, so that, I don't know, the sub itself is like dynamic and like warrants movement and stuff like that. I think that could be interesting. I would say that's probably my best recommendation, is like a little bit more interesting sub stuff to keep everything else interesting. But yeah, if for loudness, I would say, yeah, it's probably just because you're using not a great limiter. The stock Ableton limiter is not that great. I personally use Ozone 8. I think this is discontinued, but they used to have it for free every now and then. I don't know how much it costs, but there's a bunch of good limiters out there. I know they changed up the Ableton one, but from what I remember, it was absolute garbage, and like I wasn't able to push anything to like past 10 or something like that without it destroying the sound. So I figured that's probably your issue here, because it sounds like a pretty minimal song. You could probably push it louder. Yeah, like I'd say maybe to make the fills better is like you start to hear the drums coming back in before the downbeat. Because like as it is, it's like we have this sound and then there's nothing, and then the drums hit back in. Whereas like you hear the sound and then the drums start to come back in and catch up and then like smack you in the face. I think that could maybe be a more interesting approach for keeping the energy up, because I feel like the energy keeps like pausing a little bit. So like you could use like an auto filter to bring the drums back in, or you could have only like the hi-hats play like a little like shuffle thing, or like an actual drum fill to complement the other sound design. Because again, like interesting sound design is like, it's all call and response. It's like how the, you know, one sound does a thing, another thing responds to it, and then your brain is like, oh, I'm following a pattern. So if I hear the beat stop and I hear this brink sound, and then I hear drums fill in afterwards and respond to that, and then the downbeat happens. There's like 4 things that happen in a row that are all complementing each other, and that'll, I think, I'll keep it a little bit more interesting. Yeah, I don't know. And like, I don't know, yeah, just like more variation and stuff like that. Like what you have is pretty cool for what it is, but like it, I don't think you can have it stretch out for the 1.5 or 2 minute long drop or whatever that it is, without, you need to add like more elements, or even add like a breakdown or something, like a very short 4 to 8 bar breakdown like in the middle or something, if you're going to bring back in the same idea with like a little bit more variation. Or like you can add more percussion in the background. You can add like some little bongo fills or something like that, or just more hat percussion to like pick up, or rides on the downbeat. Some sort of there's a lot of stuff you can do, I think, to like build energy and keep it interesting throughout, and have it like pick up and have it evolve more, while still, if you're really married to the idea that you have, you can still have it be this general idea while still making the energy evolve a little bit more, I think, especially with like, yeah, percussion. I don't know. It's kind of scatterbrained, just a bunch of different ideas, I think, to make the track more interesting. Yeah, if you want to push it louder, you probably need to turn down the sub a little bit and then slam the limiter a little bit more. Because I find like when I'm mastering stuff or like making shit super loud, generally, you know, I'm like, I slam my limiter and then my sub is going to start hitting at like, my goal is on the spectrum, I want the sub to hit at like -6, and like it might go to like -3, and then I'll turn my sub down, which in response turns the overall lufs down of my master, and then I could slam my limiter a little bit more, and then like the sub will start to go above -6 again, and I'll turn that down, it'll turn down my lufs. So it's like this balancing act of pushing your limiter, pushing down your sub at the same time until you get a nice balance mix. Something like that. Gotcha. Yeah. And then if I feel like you could probably do some cool stuff with just like auto filter, like parallel parallel processing like an auto filter with a high resonance with the LFO on to do some like interesting sweeps on like a saw wave or something like that on different points could be cool. It sounds like you have stuff similar to that going on. So like some sort of processing for different layers for like more variations that sound interesting if you're trying to create more variations of that sound. Because it's that idea for like a minute and a half. So yeah, I don't know. It's a whole bunch of stuff. I think you can make the sub more interesting in particular. I think that's probably the best idea that I can give in terms of like sub dynamics, having the sub pulse in volume, add pitch bending perhaps, adding drum fills along with the sound design fills I think would be cool with keeping up the energy, or adding some sort of like call and response, switching up the idea so that it goes from the triplet thing to some sort of completely other sound or idea or melody. You can have just like straight up like a monophonic melody, like play a little some little jazz riff, I don't fucking know, and then it switches back to the chord thing for 4 bars and it goes back to the little jazz riff on the downbeat. So yeah, it's just a bunch of different ideas, and I think some combination of them or something similar to some ideas that I'm suggesting I think could be useful, just for keeping the song interesting, you know. Yeah. I like how colorful it is. I really like how I don't know, it's like it's kind of uplifting. I do be liking chords. People in bass music need to be fucking adding color and stop making things just like monophonic and boring and just like a sine compression bass pulsing quarter notes at F0 44 hertz. I think what you got going is pretty good like setup. I just think it could be made more engaging. It gets a little tiring after like a minute. But yeah, cool stuff. And yeah, get a better limiter or something like that. Okay. I think I'm done. I think I'm done streaming. I'm cranky and hungry, and I don't know. I don't feel like mixing the song down. I can't. I think this. I don't know what else I can do to this. But we made a song earlier, or like the premise of one, and we learned how to use the pigments modal synth, right? Yeah, let's play. I'll play this out. I'll play this out one more time. I'll listen to my big speakers, and then I'll probably. Appreciate you too, Kill Tofu. Yeah, no, I have to like make some food. I'm gonna like rest my ears and like do like a full reset. I don't know. This sound in particular, I cannot. It's because I did this stupid fucking. I tried to like get rid of clicks. I think I messed it up. But the clicks are there. Oh man, I don't know what to do. Wait, M freeform phase. Oh, wait. Genius. We can just fucking disperse it. Just fucking genius. Okay. Yeah, I feel like Kilotoku, like when I was talking about call and response, like the song uses a shit ton of it now that I'm thinking about it. And it's mostly just like getting like the way to do it is you don't really have to think about, okay, this is my call, this is my response, this is talking to that, and like trying to like build a big narrative, but it's just like creating some cool short thing that you can listen to that would loop like every like 4 or 8 bars. So like here, like we got all these little like micro melodies or whatever, right? So like just that little, like you hear that only like every fucking 4 or 8 bars or whatever, and it slaps, and then that's responding. There's so many little micro, like musical whatever little melodies that are all kind of dancing around and disjointed and aren't entirely 100% connected to each other, because you know they're like playing different stuff. They're on a different like timbre, different synthesizers and stuff like that, but they all end up working together, especially when you start looping this stuff together. So you have like on your downbeat, I'm playing this melody, on this part I'm playing this sweeping synth thing, you know, I got these little gurgling dudes, I have this background melody that comes in after 4 bars, we have this guy. And so like this guy lengthens, like all the other call and response stuff is just kind of repeating every like 4 bars, but then we have this guy playing on the 5 through 8th bar, which ends up lengthening the entire loop. So it gets a lot longer. So like in reality, you can loop this one section 2 or 3 times and it still stays engaging because it's really long. There's a lot of shit going on. I guess that's why I think when I'm like giving feedback and stuff, talking about call and response, because I think that's like the best way to keep the shit engaging. Because if there's no call and response, then you're just kind of focusing on one thing the whole time, as opposed to multiple things talking to each other. Okay, cool. Alright, yeah, I'm done streaming. Thanks everyone for hanging out and whatnot. We learned things today. We learned about reverb algorithms. We learned how to use some of the new modal synth stuff, and the new pigments. We learned a little bit more about comb filters and how inverting the polarity of stuff like fucking moves the comb filter down an octave. That's cool. Shout out Popot for bestowing wisdom on the stream. We mixed down the song a little bit more, And we made another thing. Actually, no, I'm kind of curious what the other thing sounds like. Let's hope this can load really, really quickly. I'm getting more and more hungry by the second. Yeah, this guy shouldn't take too long because it's not a super big project file, right? Hopefully. Fun. It's always fun. Okay, we got this thing loaded. What do you sound like again? I keep lying about when I'm gonna fucking end the stream. Go, close live and go eat. Yeah. I just want to hear this, and then I think we're done. Okay, I don't know. It gets kind of boring. But there's some cool sounds in there. Okay, for realsies, super done now. It's over. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. Hope you have a good... What's today? Monday? Tuesday? It's one of those days. Have a good one of them. Have a good one of those days. Alright, later, y'all. I'm out. Bye.